Hello guys, welcome to my channel, The Beer Monster Reviews. Literally just come back off holiday from took the kids to Butlins Monday to Friday. I did have enough content to post reviews while I was away. I've even still got my Butlins band still on there, hey, so you can get on all the rides and all that. Anyway, got one here to review for you. It's by Yeastie boys, and it's the Superfresh Helles Lager. It comes in at 4.6% ABV. It's 1.5 UK units if you're worried about that sort of thing. It's vegan friendly. Yeah, it's 330ml cans. That's one of the small ones. I picked this up from Premier, the corner shop pretty much. £1.99, quite expensive for a little can. For a lager, it needs to be good. It says on the can it's brewed in small batches. So yeah, hopefully it's had that little bit more care to it, which is why it's quite expensive. And I think it says here they use Munich malt, Munich lager yeast, so I think they've gone a lot of all the sort of German ingredients and all that. And it also says it's unfiltered, so it probably won't be as clear as sort of, you know, your mass produced lagers and stuff like that, but that's fine by me. As long as it tastes good, I could not give a shit. Anyway, let's crack it open and see what sort of aromas we can get from it, shall we? That was quite nice. Typical, like, it's a lager, really doesn't smell much at all, but it's got a nice sort of sweet, sweet malty smell. Quite a basic, oh, going out on my nose, quite a basic aroma, but not unpleasant, just pretty simple, pretty safe. Anyway, let's give you a bit of a close up and get it in the glass. Here we go. Yeah, so I think this is the first one I've tried from the Yeastie boys. So I am breaking my virginity as far as this brewery goes. And let's hope it's a good one. Here's a close-up for you. I'd say it's quite low carbonation for a lager. I mean, there's decent levels of carbonation in there. The bubbles are moving quite slowly and they're quite big bubbles. But for a lager, personally, I'd say that's quite low to medium. You know, but sometimes it can be a good thing. Colour is very nice and golden, almost like a luminous golden colour, to the point where you could almost call it yellow. Considering it's unfiltered, I'd say it actually looks very clear. Very clear. I'm not seeing any bits in it or anything. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's give it a try. Let's just shut up and give it a triad. Cheers, guys. First impressions, I like it. Fantastic drinkability straight away. It's one of them lagers, you could easily slaughter this. It's 4.6% ABV. I think that's a good ABV level for a lager, because normally with lager, let's face it, you're not going to drink just one, are you? You're normally going to session it. 4.6% is a good session ABV, I think, without being too strong, sort of thing, you know. So this, for me, ticks that sort of box. Very smashable. Well, that was the first thing that sort of come to mind on the first taste. Is just thought I could murder this. Let's go again and think about what sort of flavours and that I can get. Like sweet malts. It is quite sweet. I think the Helles is kind of a characteristic of the Helles lagers. They do tend to be quite sweet. And not a great deal else going on though, if I'm perfectly honest. It is very simple. You know, so you could call it boring, but sometimes if something's simple but it's done well, then you can kind of get away with it. And I'd put this in that sort of category. There's not much going on, but what there is going on is nice. There's nothing bad about this at all. There's nothing amazing about it. It's just a nice tasting, slightly sweet, malty Helles. You know, it's very easy drinking. I mean, that's what you look for in a lager, really, isn't it? You just want something easy drinking, you know, you can just throw down your... Let's go again. there's no bitterness in this, but there is like a very slight zest on the end, which I like. Because if it was just literally sweet malts and nothing else, then yeah, it would be really hard to make that good. There is a slight zestiness on the end. I think it may be like a orange or lemon zest, maybe a mixture of both. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely some sort of zest on the back end, which is nice. It just helps balance it out a little bit. It's a little bit dry as well, not overly dry, but there is a slight dryness to it. In the day, it's very thirst quenching. It's just very thirst quenching lager, which is, you know, that's what you want really, isn't it? Sort of thing you can drink all year round. Maybe a bit of lime in there as well. I do think there's a touch of lime in it. It's crisp, it's dry. It's just an all-round decent lager without really setting the world alight sort of thing. Now, for the negative for me, I've got to be honest, right? I'm not made of money. I won't buy this again personally. Doesn't mean it's not good. It's £1.99 for a small can. You know, you need pretty much 2 cans of this to get a pint, which makes it roughly £4 a pint. I'd rather go to the pub. I can get a pint in the pub for £4 a pub, £4 a pint. If I wanted to get drunk on this, it's going to cost me a lot of money. I don't want to be paying £4 for a pint when I'm drinking indoors. Yes, this is nice, but for me, it's not worth that. And if I was going to pay £4 a pint when drinking indoors, I wouldn't be drinking this. There'll be far better beers out there. I've really got something about them, you know, really nice special beers like Delirium Tremens or, you know, something like that. I wouldn't be drinking this. So for me, I think this sort of thing might struggle to sell, unless you've just got so much money that you don't care, and whatever. But you know, most people aren't in that situation, and I know I'm not. So yeah, I personally don't think it's worth a buy, but it is decent. If you don't have any money issues, give it a try, and you know, if you like it, you like it. Just keep buying it, wouldn't you? But yeah, I don't think it's good value for money, but it is good. So, but I'm gonna have to knock it back a bit for the simple reason it's just not good. I mean, £2 for a little tiny can. You know what I mean? It goes down really easy. I'm trying to drink this slow almost because I'm reviewing it, but I'm looking at the glass and it's nearly gone. You know what I mean? So if I was to session that, the kids wouldn't be getting fed, pretty much, at that price. I'm going to give it, I was probably going to go an 8, but I'm going to knock it down to a 7 for the price, because I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth a buy personally, but I don't think it's a bad beer at all. It's quite basic, but it does the basics well for me. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you want to help me out, smash that like button, or if you've enjoyed the video, smash the like button. If you only enjoyed it, smash the dislike button if you want. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in, guys. Check out some more of my other videos, and if you like what you see, smash the subscribe button and get notified of when I make a new video. Anyway, guys, take care, and see you on the next one. Bye bye, darlings.